Washington hand press. This was the first printing press in Arizona. It came to Tubac January of 1859 from Cincinnati, Ohio. And what it did was it printed the first newspaper in Arizona down here in Tubac. The paper was called the Weekly Arizonian. The first edition came out March 3rd, 1859. And what we're doing here now is we're printing a reproduction of that first newspaper on the original press. The paper was set all by hand set type. They proofed the type, and then they locked it up in the chases you see in front of me. Once the chases were locked up, we would go ahead and spread ink on our ink slab over here, even out the ink that there was no lumps in it. And what I have in my hand is an ink roller, or commonly known as a brayer. We put ink on the brayer, then we ink up our form. We go across one page at a time. Then we put some more ink on the brayer, and we go across in the opposite direction. And the reason we do this is to make sure that all the type is properly inked. Then we'll come around and grab a sheet of paper off the paper bench. We lift up the frisket. We'll put the paper into the frisket. Close the frisket, and then drop it down onto the type. We then roll the bed into the press. We pull the lever, and this forces the paper onto the type. Roll the bed back out. Lift up the frisket and remove the printed paper. We take a look at it, we check it that everything was inked properly, and then we go ahead after we're done is lay it on the paper bench for it to dry.